Hello, my name is Shelby Vidmar, and I am going to be discussing the content standards that I observed throughout the videos. In the video, Writing and Punctuating Dialogue, I observed two content standards that can be found in the California Common Core State Standards for English Language Arts. The first standard I observed was in the 3rd grade level. The standard is Key Ideas in Details, and the skill is number 3, and it says describe characters in a story and explain how their actions contribute to the sequence of events. Second standard I observed was also under the 3rd grade level, and it was integrating of knowledge and ideas. And it was the skill number 7 that was seen in the activity. It says, explain how specific aspects of text illustrations contribute to what is conveyed by the words in the story. The teacher was able to incorporate these standards into her lesson by having students write about a man who was filthy rich. After they were finished writing, the teacher would have the students read their stories out loud, and the students would analyze their stories, looking at what words and actions made the person in the story rich. The teacher was able to include these standards in her lesson by having the students write a descriptive story. In the video, Jim Knight talks with Lori Sinclair. There is one main content standard that I found under comprehension and collaboration in the CSS for ELA. The first skill in the broad content standard is to engage effectively in a range of collaborative discussions, one-on-one, in groups, and teacher-led, with diverse partners on grade 3 topics. The class activity included many different collaborative discussions as students worked on suffixes. The teacher passed out a worksheet and had students work with a partner. Then the teacher led a discussion after students were mostly done with the worksheet. The teacher was able to incorporate this content standard into her activity by having multiple collaborative discussions. In this picture, you can see 2 students collaborating over the suffixes and discussing where they should be located. In addition, in the video, Miss Warburn's Algebra Classroom, there are multiple content standards that were addressed in the activity. The standards can be found in the Mathematics Common Core Standards under the domain Expressions and Equations. The domain is described as apply and content and extend previous understandings of arithmetic to algebraic expressions. All the standards in the domain are addressed in the video. As students use numerical expressions involving whole number exponents, write and read and evaluate expressions in which letters stand for numbers, apply the properties of operations to generate equivalent expressions, and identify when 2 expressions are equivalent. All of the standards under the domain were addressed in the video. For example, in the video, the students worked on distributive property to different expressions involving whole number exponents and expressions in which letters stand for numbers. When the students were done distributing, then they would write the expression equal to their distribution. All 4 standards are included in this one lesson. An example is on the board, as there are 2 expressions, and the students distributed with the help of the teacher and made it equivalent to 6x to the 2nd power plus 19x plus 10. The students then went through multiple practice problems to fully get the concepts of these content standards. Through the videos, I was able to identify multiple content standards, not only in English but in the math area for different grade levels. These videos allowed me to see content standards for multiple grade levels